insight in your motivation.
Yeah.
So you were active in training. My second question,
Yes.
in training, and you witnessed some events before full-scale invasion, and you, together with your team, with advisory operating training group, I would say, you work with a lot of Ukrainian citizens who serve in the army in different divisions. What is your philosophy and main idea to contribute to give the skills, to share the skills? Because some Ukrainians think that they already experienced, and they can say, Kevin, okay, thank you very much, but give us just weapon, money, and we can do it.
Yeah, we know how to do this.
Yeah, but on the other hand, Ukrainian experience is already widely known. But the methodology on the methods, the tools which used by Ukrainians, not always modern. They to some extent some is Soviet or handmade, I would say.
Yeah, they could use optimization.
Yeah, how we can ally or marry
Yes.
Western methodology and Ukrainian experience.
But this is exactly what we are here to do. We have in sort of the NATO format militaries, we have very strong training methodology. It's systematic. We look at training as a system of different things. So you're combining physical training, you're combining theoretical training, skills as separate from both of those things, like skills training. But then you're also constantly reviewing how does this training work? How does this training impact outcomes on the battlefield? So we have very good systems and very good methodology. Where I would say NATO falls short is a lot of the doctrine is just too old. The last time we
outdated.
Yeah. The last time we dealt with serious trench warfare, Western militaries, we're going back about a century. That's where the Ukrainian experience comes in, and so. Yes, unfortunately, there's a lot of the sort of what I call it legacy Soviet methodologies that are still left in Ukraine. Where we're aiming to go is we want to take basically this Western methodology as a framework, and on the framework we want to put the practical experience that Ukrainian forces have. So as like you said, we are marrying Western methodologies or NATO methodologies, whatever you want to call them, and Ukrainian experience. And I believe that by basically loading the software that is Ukrainian experience into the hardware that is the systematic approach to training we have in NATO, I think that we can come out with kind of a new Ukrainian standard, and one that is more than the sum of its parts. And so that's the goal of our organization. That's why we are training Sabre Training Advisory Group. Training advisory is very important there. Yes, we can deliver direct training. Our organization has trained just over 3,600 Ukrainian troops. Not all at the same level. It depends how much time we have with them. But that direct training is going to be a fraction of what we do. Because where we're aiming to transition, we'll talk about this in greater detail later, I think, but where we're aiming to transition is to do train the trainer and to help establish these Western training methodologies, but here in Ukraine, run by Ukrainians who have that Ukrainian experience. And once we have that, okay, maybe I can train 100 soldiers in a year individually. If I train 100 instructors in a year, then they're going to go out. Each of them is going to train 10 soldiers, and it becomes exponential very quickly. And again, it's that we're building self-reliance. So we're not just continually giving Ukraine a fish. We're teaching Ukraine